Ethan Skolnick for the Five on the Floor podcast and the 5 Reasons Sports Network. Make sure to check out 5reasonsports.com. I'm going to be doing a video series called Season Ticket. Today's episode focuses on a conference call that I was on with the Miami Heat today, a bunch of local media and some national media with Coach Erik Spoelstra and point guard Goran Dragic. And all I'll say is for the Miami Heat, it's extremely encouraging. You know, I've been hearing for a long time that this Heat group was all in. They are all in. No one is opting out of going to Orlando when the team reports in about a week and when the team starts playing on August 1st. The only guy who's not healthy right now is Derek Jones Jr. He's healthy, I should say, but he did test positive for the coronavirus. He's been working out on Zoom. It looks like he's on track to rejoin the team. But everybody else is in, and Erik Spoelstra was in a very good mood today, talking about the depth of his team, talking about the commitment of his team, the condition that players have kept themselves in. And this is why I've felt all along this plays to the Heat's advantage. As Spoelstra mentioned, the team was not playing particularly well. They were trending the wrong direction when the COVID break happened. But now they come back completely healthy. Myers Leonard and Tyler Hero, he said they're both pretty much ready to go. But also I think they come back in a better mindset. They've got veterans on this team. Andre Iguodala has been able to incorporate himself a little bit with the group. So you've got Haslam, Iguodala, Butler, and Dragic. And then they've got younger legs, which I think that's really going to help after the long break. I think that once guys start to figure out that it's going to be harder to get back into basketball shape, the younger guys are going to be the ones that come back sooner. Veterans will tell you it typically takes them a month into a season before they really feel like themselves, and of course they're not going to have that much time. One thing Erik Spoelstra did talk about, there's been a lot of conversation about the Heat's difficult schedule. They have, by most accounts, have the most difficult schedule of all the teams that are going to Orlando. Spoelstra looked at it as a good thing. He said it's competition, we want the competition, and the reality is they really don't have much to lose. The worst thing that'll happen is they'll drop to the 6th seed from the 4th seed, but there's no home court in the playoffs anyway, so that would get them out of Milwaukee's bracket to be the 6th seed. So he said they're going to play these games to win. They're not going to play to try to match up with a particular opponent, but I do think it gives him a little bit of breathing room to test out some rotations, which is something he said that he would do. The call with Goran Dragic, also good, very upbeat. Goran talked about how he's played in a lot of empty gyms in Europe, so this won't be that much of a challenge for him. He's in good shape. He kept himself in good shape during the break, and he talked about how the young guys are all pretty hungry, so it's not going to take a whole lot to motivate them. So good call from the Heat today. We're getting Bam Adebayo and Duncan Robinson tomorrow. This also happens to be the 1-year anniversary of the trade that changed the Heat franchise. Not the Jimmy Butler move. We knew about that one. But this is 1 year to the minute, as I record this, from the trade of Hassan Whiteside to the Portland Trailblazers, which allowed Bam Adebayo to become what he's become, and I think cleared a cloud over the Heat organization. So all systems go to Orlando as long as this thing happens. Ethan Skolnick, Season Ticket, 5 on the Floor, 5 Reasons Sports.